Ooh, game's on, I can feel it. No sleep, no pause, still undefeated. Started with nothing, now we running the lanes. One move, one shot, it's all in my face.
Loading screen, but we never wait. Skill too high, can't simulate. One chance, no takes, gotta levitate. Turn the lights down low, let's elevate.
Boss fight mode, no cap, no rest. Every move clean, no button press left. Running up ranks while they watch from the side. They spectate, I dictate, this my ride. No shortcuts, no handouts, no rerun. Lone wolf style, but I still get it done. Game tight, no lag, put respect on my name. Final level, I ain't playing the same.
No rules, no chains, just me.
Just me.
One life, one dream, let's see.
Let's see.
Win or lose, I go all in. When the lights go low, I rise again. Oh,
Run it back now, we don't stop, keep it stacked now. High score, big dreams, let's attack now. No fear, no cap, we don't back down. Joystick locked, they can't move like me. Settings on max, I don't need low key. Respawn quick, bounce back, I thrive. One shot left, but I'm still alive. Clutch that W, make the crowd go wild. No timeouts, I've been grinding a while. They doubt me, watch me rewire the code. Upgrade stats, now the world gon' know.
loading screen, but we never wait. Skill too high, can't simulate. One chance, no takes, gotta levitate. Turn the lights down low, let's elevate.
Controller locked in, I feel untouchable. New world, new chance, feel unstoppable. Roll the dice, watch me make my name. Win or lose, I still play my game.
No rules, no chains, just me.
Just me.
One life, one dream, let's see.
Let's see.
Win or lose, I go all in. When the lights go low, I rise again. Oh, game's on, I can feel it. No sleep, no pause, still undefeated. Started with nothing, now we running the lanes. One move, one shot, it's all in my face.
Lights on, game strong. Another night, same vibe. Come along. No stress, no rush, take it slow. Push start, new world. Let's go.
From pixel dreams to neon lights, every choice feels so alive. Win or lose, we take our time. Level up now, press rewind.
Hey, drop in, no looking back. Gliding through like a speed run track. Boss fight, nah, I don't fold. Whole squad up, we break that mold.
No rush, we just vibe, press play. One move, one life, it's okay. Slow roll, fast game, that's my way. Let's ride all night, no delay. Gen-Dro all night, we stay live. One vibe, one dream, we don't hide. Game tight, real ones all inside. Press start, new world, we gon' ride.
Eyes locked in, got no fear. Running this game like I'm top tier. Pause that drama, leave that stress. We just chillin', nothing less.
From pixel dreams to neon lights, every choice feels so alive. Win or lose, we take our time. Level up now, press rewind.
One more round, let's make it count. Late night grind, never clocking out. No cheat codes, all hands down. Press start now, we don't slow down.
No rush, we just vibe, press play. One move, one life, it's okay. Slow roll, fast game, that's my way. Let's ride all night, no delay. Gen-Dro all night, we stay live. One vibe, one dream, we don't hide. Game tight, real ones all inside. Press start, new world, we gon' ride.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? It is I, Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios. Thanks for coming by, hanging out with your boy Dro as we jump right into another beautiful stream. I apologize for yesterday. We had some technical difficulties trying to get that game started. Don't know why it wasn't working this yesterday morning, but by the time I actually did get it working, it just was a little late, and I was just like, well, I don't have time for this. So it happens. But I did manage to get some exercise in. I walked probably roughly around 4 or 5 miles, and then I did some push-ups, some sit-ups, feel a little bit better about myself. Between Thanksgiving eating and doing all sorts of things, it's just been like weight gain. But I mean, it's not like I gained a lot of weight, just got a little flabby. I could still feel my ribs though, and you know, my love handles ain't out of control. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your winter weight. I am personally trying to get rid of it. But it's all good. Anyways, today we're going to be jumping right into Mass Effect. As you can tell, I forgot to change the title like a big dummy. That's quite all right. We all have issues like that sometimes. Anyways, it's been a little rough on me. Just, you know, my mind's been everywhere and my body's really sore right now, but hopefully we'll be picking things up. As I told you before, we'll be continuing and trying to stream as much as we can before the big move, which then we'll be taking a pretty hefty break. And once that break starts, it'll be basically me working on trying to get everything settled so that way I can move into a place where I can be comfortable, solitude, and, you know, work on my own. Still looking out for stuff for me, and hopefully the new journey will prove to be a fun one or an easier one than the recent journeys that I've had, hopefully, crossing fingers. Anyways, today we're going to be playing some more Mass Effect, so come and join me as we jump right into it. Let's get started. Let's do this. Let us go and be merry and love what we do for a living. All right. Sounds. Dialogue 65, sound effect 45, and music 65. All right. I think we got everything we need. Okay. So we're in a new galaxy. I know this because I haven't checked anything. So, Jutha, what do we get? Ooh, Matriarch Denalonica's writings, sweet deal. I need to check how many I have of each, because I know eventually when I find them all and have so much, I'm not even gonna know what to do with myself. And I'd be really upset if those those places that ooh, let's put Gen-Dro in the back burner for now while we search the other ones real quick, see what we can find. No surveying here. But if I have to go back to get those things when I didn't have enough electricity or engineering, I'll be upset. Scans from orbit has detected a deposit of cobalt. Sweet deal. Alright, so we got some cobalt in our faces. Alright, Gen-Dro. A red planet full of torture and death. Lots of torture and death. Why is it gotta be like that? Why does it have to be like that? Every time I look at those two missing things, I'm just like, ah. I'm halfway wondering if the humans, I wouldn't be able to save one over the other. So I'm kind of figuring that that's probably the case. But I know for a fact that I could have saved the Krogan had we built a relationship. But, you know, it is what it is. Knowing and doing are two different things. We just have to accept that we didn't do it right. And since we're not going to save scum that, and our choices are forever, we'll just have to deal. More mountainous terrain. I'm starting to hate doing these surveys, these lands, because like it really is annoying to have to go through all this crap. Because it feels like copy paste, copy paste. Let's go in here, explore. Not that it's a big issue, but it feels like it's the same monotonous thing, and I don't know, it's annoying. Very, very annoying. Very, very, very annoying. Anyways. Hopefully we don't have to worry about too much mountain climbing. Crossing my fingers here. I figured we were reaching that edge. I love doing what I do because it's so much fun. Gaming to me is like when I have no one and I love to do it again. Okay, I just didn't make any sense. I love you. Mass Effect, yes, yes I do. But you drive me nuts with all these mountaintops. I want to punch you. Alright.
Redeploying.
Let's go ahead and do some salvaging. Dang. Well, that took nothing. Nothing at all. Maybe I'll be lucky and I won't have to do much mountain climbing. Maybe there's just mountains there, but like no climbing necessary. Fucking foot and mouth, man. Fucking foot and mouth. Why did I say anything? Why? Why do I jinx it for myself? Why do I do this to myself? What the fuck? Alright. Aside from ragdolling everywhere, we can make it. I believe in myself, I think. It's hard to see what has friction and what doesn't because it's all the same color. I feel like I'm on Mars right now. Come on. You guys can let me at least get something out of this. Come on. My goodness. I've been jumping onto No Man's Sky too, and one of the things that I'm really enjoying about it is I just got done. I'm like nearly 100% done with repairing all my stuff, and when I say nearly 100%, probably about 99%. I think I got like one or two more technologies that I got to repair, but other than that, I've been having some fun doing. Let's see what my map says here. I've been having some fun. Oh, is there more here? I guess I better go in here and check it out. Doing the end game content, and so apparently, and I didn't know this because I've never done this quest, but there's another race that you unlock, I guess, called the autophages, and I did that. And I was doing some lookup because we still haven't got the purple planet unlocked yet, the purple systems unlocked yet. But apparently, in order to do that, I have to do some mission called like Stellar something. So there's a lot of unlocking left to do before I can finally get it all done, but it's just a pain in the butt. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to complete another galaxy in order to unlock it or not. I'm not 100% sure on it. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anybody here to hurt me. Yet. We'll see. At the very least, we're getting some goodies. How about them 10s, though? How about them 10s? Getting a lot of 9s, but no 10s. Looks like we do have some people who want to kill me. That's good. I mean, not good that they want to kill me, but I got some experience to get. I'm guessing that what I find is heavily dependent on what my level is. That's my guess, because I've noticed that, like, my drops have changed every time I gain a level. So that's my guess here.
Hostile contact.
Ah, shit, it's these. Well, that was a lot of money for them.
All clear.
Yep, I kind of figured. I saw it and I was like, oh, that's it. Not nearly as bad as the ones I've been through. Get the Medigel. I wonder if I, like, keep a stock of that, or this will just disappear forever. I'm not 100% on that. We'll say, however. That I don't think it recharges while you're out and about. Okay, if I open one door, will the other door open behind me? My God. Looks like there's still enemies here, so my guess. I've been getting a flat rate lately. I don't know what's going on with this, but okay. Ooh, we finally got a 10 here. Finally. Anything worth looking at around here? Not at all. Just gonna give me an open room full of monsters and no help here? These bastards. Why do they always do this to me? Oh wow, they repopulated. Oh, it's the Geth! Okay, I am definitely gonna have a hard time here if I don't change my weapon here. Get a shotgun in, and I will get that in. Ooh, these guys are toughies. And it's a whole swarm of them, too. Alright. Let's get you back onto regular. That gun is powerful, boy. Anybody else? This is the first time in a while that I've actually had to strategically change my weapons in the middle of a fight. Because they hit so damn hard. Goodbye. Everybody, I got to go. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry, but I just want to say I'm tired of these guests coming up, trying to start shit. I guess they're really trying to take me out, huh? Three more outposts to go. How many outposts am I supposed to go through? The fuck? Alright, well, let's take a look at the map real quick. See where we're at here. Guess we better check out this anomaly. These bastards try to take me out, man. Take me out. It's all good though. It don't hurt my feelings. I guess better to take care of him now before it gets a little too tight, a little too high and tight. Woo! We hit it, baby. We hit it. Super fast. The League of One. More League of One content, huh? I always find it entertaining, and not because it helps me decide anything or anything like that, but I always find when I read reviews it's entertaining. Or if people when people judge about what made a Mass Effect great or whatnot, and which one's better out of the whole series, I always find it comical, because it's so skewed. Everybody agrees that Andromeda and 3 aren't the best, but it's always been a kind of back and forth on whether Mass Effect 1 or 2 is the better one, and it makes me have to laugh because we always have to have something to compare something to when it comes to games. We're always comparing it to other games instead of just appreciating the games for what they are. And I'm even guilty about it, so I can't really say much about it. But I just think it's funny how we always do that when we should always, and I do this, I can talk junk about. We should always give, a game a good swing before we judge too harshly. And when I say a good swing, I'm not talking about like 1 hour, 2 hours and just put it down. Like there are certain animes where and this is just an example, but there were certain animes that I've watched that were really slow burns. Like they took forever to get to the point where it was just like, okay, this is exciting now. And had I decided, like 3 episodes in, that the game, not the game, the anime in question was, too slow, I would have missed out on all that wonderful content that I got to experience because of it. So, like, I think that every game has their downfalls and their upfalls, like downswings, uphills. But everybody, I don't think that judging based on what you hear on social media is good either. I hear that a lot. But I honestly think that in any game that you ever play, if you haven't played for at least 10 hours, and I mean like really play for 10 hours, not do side quests all over the place and not like actually go through the story, like really play and get into it and into the universe, if there is a universe to be had. I can't see you judging that harshly, and I played a number of games late. For me personally, I didn't have the ability to play some of the games that I've played recently. Like, I just didn't have the means to. And now that I do, it's like it's an eye-opener to see how much I actually missed. And I can honestly say that half of the games that you guys hate on aren't that bad. And I'm not like pointing at anybody directly. I mean, like in social media itself, like half of the games that I've played are not that bad. Like they are not to the point where you have to like basically ream people out. And here's another take, and many people will disagree with me, but like, when I play a game, there are a few things that I look at. All right, and it's, do I have to waste a lot of time doing something to get to something that I should be doing anyway, naturally? Now, if the answer is yes, that's going to cause me to just, like, it's going to give me a headache, for one. And then number two, it's going to give me the idea that, like, the game wasn't complete. Like, if I can't navigate very well in the game, it's probably because it's incomplete. And you guys can say, oh well, you're not a good gamer or whatever. No man, I've been playing games for years, and I mean, and I've played all types of genres, so like that's not accurate. Ooh yeah, baby, let's serve it. Ooh, another League of One medallion. So like, if I can't navigate the systems, if I can't navigate the area, the maps, if it's very hard to navigate through it and I have to waste a lot of time, unless if the game actually requires you to do that, it's part of the game, it's not complete. And I say this wholeheartedly. I've talked about it before, and Hellfire's yelled at me for even talking about the game, so I won't mention the names of the games that I'm talking about. But you know who I'm talking about. For those of you watching, you know who I'm talking about. But that's going to give me issues. If the story is a derivative off of something, it doesn't make a difference to me. If the story is a copy and paste, that's going to give me problems. So like, if it derives from another storyline, but it gives its own unique twist, it's cool. If it's an original story, but it goes with what's the word for it? A trope. That's the word I'm looking for. If it goes by tropes, it's not a deal breaker per se. Because let's be honest with each other. Like, there's not a lot of original content to be had nowadays. But the content that we do have, it it supplements a little bit with, you know, different takes and different varieties. So like tropes aren't necessarily a horrible thing. Now, there is such thing as overused tropes, but it doesn't mean that the person itself, the person themselves, or the company themselves, or the creators themselves actually overused it. It's more like, come on, you freaking bastard. No, I don't want nothing to do with you. But if they aren't, if they don't have their own little spin on it, then yeah, I could see why it would be an issue. Like I said, copy paste, no good. But something derived from something, or something that has their own own little spin on it, that's cool. Like I love the son of a bitch. Freaking bastard. I hate those things. Like, for example, I loved the Pinocchio Dark Souls. The Lies of P. Sorry. I loved that. It was probably one of my favorite games for a while. I loved playing it. It was such a good take on Pinocchio. It had a dark thing. It had themes. But it was such a fresh breath air, like a breath of fresh air, sorry. It was such a breath of fresh air that like I couldn't stop playing it. And even now, like if I jump back on it, I would still enjoy it. It was that good. And I can't imagine anybody having a bad time. But that would be technically, you know, the same as something that's already been done. I mean, we have a lot of Pinocchios. One of the things I would love to see is like a darker version of Peter Pan. Now that would be pretty awesome. A game with that. I don't know what kind of gameplay it would be though. You probably couldn't do Dark Souls because Peter Pan flies, but I would say that I would be pretty interested in it. Peter Pan was one of my favorite stories growing up. Like the Disney version. I loved Hook, you know, and I loved the idea. It was fantasy, fantastical. It was great. Loved every minute of it. And it really got my imagination flowing, like, quite a bit. But I think that would be pretty cool. You know what else I have to give? I have to give props. Now that we're talking about like shows and stuff like that, like I heard there's a new anime show that is it got released on Disney, and I'm just like, what? So I saw a couple of reviews on it, and I took a few looks at the clips and stuff, and it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. What is up? I have actually watched Rurouni Kenshi. Funny enough. 2, 3, a summoning stone. Actually, I'm interested in watching it, though. How's it going, Massey? It's been a minute. I haven't played WoW as religiously as some people, so I could never say that I'm an expert. I did play it when it first originally got released, and it felt like, I don't know how to explain. It felt like any other MMO that I've ever played. I was a big fan of the World of Warcraft stuff. Well, not World of Warcraft, but Warcraft in general, the strategy game. So I wanted to give it a shot. So when I did play it, it was kind of, I don't know, I was expecting, and this is my fault, I was expecting more of the same, but on a bigger scale. So I was kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I was young and I didn't realize how that game would look if that was the case. Because, I mean, I couldn't imagine... Son of a bitch, I'm being jammed. I can't see where I am. I'm being jammed. You sons of bitches. I can do okay. Watched the Game Awards earlier. Picked up Hogwarts Legacy for free on Epic. It's such a good game, too. I enjoyed the hell out of Hogwarts Legacy. Damn Geth Colossuses. That thing just give me a hard time to kill. I can't get rid of it. But I don't want... freaking Geth Colossus. I didn't expect to fight a Geth Colossus just now. That was annoying. There's a lot of bastards over here. Alright, let's get my shield back up here. Alright. These damn Geth from their rocket launchers. That could have ended really badly. Shit. They're dropping in more. Those mother fluffers. The Geth have the best aim in the galaxy. No wonder they're taking on everybody. Shit. Fucking Geth Prime.
Two outposts done.
Whew. That was a little rough. There we go. Repair that, baby. Okay. That was a little insane. I've been putting off finishing Mass Effect 3. I'm at the point of no return, or of return. I was a Warcraft/WoW lore guru, know everything. During TBC, I was in a group that got server first clear of the Black Temple. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I played the hell out of it, personally. I didn't really read too much in the lore of the World of Warcraft, per se. Like, I don't know what ended up happening after Warcraft, but I really, really did enjoy the storyline and the gameplay of the first three before World of Warcraft. I really had I'm sure I would have enjoyed World of Warcraft. I just didn't have the time or the energy to actually get into another MMO. Because I think at the time, what was I playing? Oh yeah, I was playing Diablo. And I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 at the time. I think it was 2, maybe 3. And I was just so burnt out on that game that I just wanted a break from online game in general. I was quite exhausted. A lot of people don't know that gamer fatigue is real. It is so real. And I think what's even crazier is that I have not gained a level after all the stuff. And I was getting 1,000 experience here and there with the primes and the Colossus. I don't know what's going on with this. I have not touched Mass Effect 3 though. Admittedly, I haven't touched 3. I played a little bit of Andromeda, barely enough to say anything about it. And it's not that I didn't like it. I just had, and I still have the same difficulty that I have now. I have too many games, and I don't. If the game cannot hold my interest for too long, I just don't do it. I just don't finish them. Not to say that they're bad games. It's just, you know, there are good games that just don't hold my interest. It's the truth. There's just good games that never, like, no matter how much you try to give it out, like, it's just, I guess it's a matter of taste at that point. Instead of, like, judging the game like I usually do based on its gameplay. But it's more of like that. Where I'm just like, the game is fun, but it's not a game that I could see myself playing forever. And that was Andromeda for me. I couldn't see myself putting any more than 50 hours into it, really, in spurts. Damn it. Give me the good stuff. A lot of people have tried to get me to go into WoW, and like they invited me, told me they'll help me run it through, but I've always declined. Like, look, man, if you rush me on a game like that, if you get me to like the end game content, I'm probably not going to enjoy it as much. I'm going to be straight up honest, because for me, I actually, in most of the time, it's building the characters up and getting them to reading the storyline and going through the whole journey that makes it fun to me. So if somebody's like, hey man, you know, at that point I know it's going to be because they want to have a buddy to play with, which is cool. I get it, but I don't want to play a game just because my buddy needs a player 2 or a player 3 or whatever. I cannot. I mean, as much as I'd love to do that, my brain will not let me do it. I will get bored, and I will be one of those guys who'll try it for a few, spend a little bit of money here and there, and then just completely disappear. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to play no more. I mean, I already seen everything there is to see. I didn't experience the journey. There's no pride. I'm in the same boat. I'm currently playing Enshrouded. Only a couple more quests left to do in the new biome, and I'll be done until something new comes out, unless I decide to go no life and start building a proper base. I mean, like I said, I have played it, and I did return to it. Let's see, I want to say about 4 years ago I returned to it. Because I own it, and I played the latest expansion at that point. Well, I installed. I never actually got to access the content. I just bought it. But yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't know how to play. All right, I'm back to square one here. I don't know how lost I would be. I mean, I might be a little lost. It'd probably take me a minute to like kind of shake the rust off. And I'd more than likely just start a new character altogether, which it sounds insane because it takes forever to level up past a certain point and then gearing, and it's a long journey, but I would probably end up having to start all over. Same with Black Desert. I haven't played Black Desert in forever. And if like I tried going back to my old record, but I don't want to start all over. And I was just lost. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, they added a bunch of new stuff and I'm just like, what's going on? I just found a random asteroid. There's nothing to it. And why the hell did you even pop up on my damn feed, you bastard? No! Off to Hong to fight the third one. Oh, what a headache. On YouTube, I watch people playing WoW for the first time, and there's just so much they miss out on, and they don't know. Oh, you mean because they, you know, all the changes that have been done and all the removals and patches and stuff. I can imagine. You know, I kind of felt like that about Destiny, because when I got back onto Destiny 2, not 1. When I got back onto Destiny 2 after a long time, there was just so much content that was missing, and it just felt, it was just a different experience. I really did like the original story of the game, and just seeing that like my character was like pushed to a max level of the previous one, previous expansion and stuff like that. And I don't know, it just kind of, it took something away. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to ever get that feel back. But I jumped back on just to hang out with Hellfire and try it out. Hellfire just he has a really bad love-hate relationship with that game. It's the type of game that he likes to play though, because you could see it in like some of the game choices he's. Like the first game that I ever hung out with him on, I forget what the name of the game was, but it had a similar style to it, and he was so high level. But he loves those type of games. But he's already expressed his hate for Destiny. And he'll still play it if a new expansion comes out or something like that. He'll still play it. He'll still jump on there every once in a while. I knew somebody who had the same relationship with WoW. They had a love-hate relationship. I think the love part was like all the memories he had when he was, you know, first playing it, and then he just plays it for nostalgia's sake every once in a while. He can't stand with the new content though. Come on, get up there, touch it. Ah, yes. Whose idea was it to put this shit on the mountain? What the fuck? No, don't you dare. Almost flew right off that damn thing. Let's see. Cover artifact. Buried was an identification tag for Captain Thien. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. Not just that, the game will put new players into Battle for Azeroth expansion after an introduction storyline. BFA is like the 7th expansion, so that means they will never know any of the previous content unless they know about specifically, and they know about and specifically choose to do it. Oh yeah. And for some people, they don't even care. That's the crazy part. And you're just like, what's the point? Enjoy everything. Alright, I guess we gotta go up this damn mountain here. Another freaking mountain stage. This bullshit. hate that they do this to me. No, I didn't want to go down here. Fuck. Come on. Whoever made these stages is an asshole. I want to do this. I'm gonna have to say that I like Mass Effect 2 better than this one. I swear, I cannot stand this crap. Put me in this one little square. Shit. You've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Have you ever watched those off-roading videos on YouTube where they like take these Jeeps or trucks and they go and hit these mountain paths? That's like the most stressful thing in the world to watch. I mean, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie, but it's so stressful because like I'm just like, ooh. Because they have to go really, really slow and turn their tires a certain way, and it's just... Sons of bitches. Fucking heavy turrets here. Hopefully I don't get jumped while I'm doing this. Nothing here. Ah, that's my next target. Fucking stages. It's like watching a series that's gone for 10 years and you start watching on season 7. You don't know the people, their story, what they've been through, what enemies they had to overcome, and what catastrophes the universe has been through. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I don't know anybody really. Well, I mean, no, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head that would actually enjoy going through that and just enjoying it midway. Unless they just did not care about the story, they just wanted to play. Which there are some people like that. Yep, had the same thoughts while I was traversing these hills. Oh man, I can't stand it, man. I can't. I hate it. I hate this hilly ass fucking maps, man. Drives me up the damn wall. If I didn't have such a shitty boost, it would be different. Like, or give me like an option to upgrade these boosts, because my god. It says I can't exit unless I'm on level terrain. Well, hold my beer. I guess that's technically leveled. Kind of. I mean, I already messed up this record, so I mean, I shouldn't be making a big deal about finding every little thing, but man, I really need that experience. Really need that experience in that level so I can get some level 10s. These guys are douche canoes.
Just one more outpost left.
I think that's it. I think. One more outpost left. Of course. Come on, Shepard. How long does it take to level up? What the hell is wrong with you? Jeez. Really need that. This is what I need. I need that. Bastard. Takes forever to level up anything at this point. I think the cap is 50, but I'm not 100% sure. I forgot which option I chose. No. Hold my beer. Oh yeah, I'm on their Facebook page, or their little page on there on No Man's Sky. I did see that they won. I thought that was pretty cool. I think the longest gameplay I guess, or something like that. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. But yeah, I saw it, and dude, they deserve it. I mean, they really came back and hard. Like, I remember the initial release, they got a lot of shit because they didn't come through with what they promised. And then they came out and they just started releasing updates and updates after updates, and they've just been killing it. No Man's Sky is a pretty fun game, though. Oh, come on. I never got to get the Normandy, though, unfortunately. Once I decided to watch Ozark, and for some reason the file names are messed up, so I began watching from the start of season 2, and I got so lost and confused. I've done that a couple times, but usually I can catch myself. I'll catch myself and be like, oh yeah, I'm missing something here. So I'll do some digging online, if I feel like I'm just like, I am so lost right now. Is there something I need to watch before this? Like, is there something I need to do before I don't know. I feel like I'm missing some backstory here. I've done that before. I'm trying to remember which one. I did that with Hack. Because honestly, I didn't know what Hack was, .hack. And I was just, I heard it was really good, and I just typed it in, and I was like, okay, let's watch it. And so, and I'm not going to tell you exactly where I watched it at, but I started watching it, and I was just so lost. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then like I'm seeing like all these flashbacks and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't think that I'm watching the right one. I don't think I'm watching the series correctly. Like there's something different here. Turns out I liked .hack, but it wasn't my favorite. But it was still a fun little watch. I don't think it's like, I think it's what's the word for? I think it's overly praised. In my personal opinion, I think it's not the word for it. I'm trying to think of the word. It's just overhyped, maybe? I don't know. There's a word for it. But anyways, I thought it was good, but I don't think it was that good. Like, it had some serious critical acclaim. And I was just like, how? How? I think I zoomed in all of these already. Ain't there no way it's as good as people say. Like, I guess for its time it was alright, but I think nostalgia carried that one quite a bit. I know I'll receive some hate from the people who love it, but I didn't say it was bad. It's not that good. It's not that good. I'd say that it's probably, I would say mid. It's mid. It was an interesting concept though. The final one. Then we can get out of this galaxy. What do we got in here? Interesting. All right, time for some more mountain climbing. For shows and games, I don't even bother looking at critics' acclaim. I just give value to what normal people say. I mean, even then, it's skewed because it's all a matter of taste. I haven't played it, but Claire 33 was like a big thing. But then I've read some comments where people are like, it's overly hyped, it's not that good. I'm just like, eh. When it comes to RPGs, you either like RPGs, like classic RPGs, or you don't. Or time action classic RPGs, with, like Legend of Dragoon. Either you like those type of games or you don't. I can't really... There's certain genres where I just don't... I have nothing else to say. Like, I cannot listen to other people on it, because they don't know. They don't know. They didn't grow up around that time. They didn't know that, like, your imagination was basically what carried you through a lot of the games of that era. And, like, playing RPGs was like reading a book. A really fun book. Oh, shit. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Get down. I feel like I'm cheating, but
Strange. I expected one of these outposts to be the main base of operations for this incursion.
One moment. This receiver appears to be picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I would say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and take them out.
why did we exit the vehicle to have that conversation? There's more enemies. Okay, towers. Free experience. Level up already, Commander Shepard. What's wrong with you? I never even knew you could. Have you been Pluribus? It's a fun show to watch. Have you been watching Pluribus? It's a fun show to watch, but I don't know about its longevity. No, I don't. I'll have to take a look at it and see what it's all about. I never even knew you could ram. I didn't actually know about ramming until I want to say 2 streams ago. Right, like those towers that the guys were sniping me from, you can actually knock those over and make them fall. It's kind of funny. And then I've rammed enemies before. I just didn't know that you could do the big guys too. So that was new for me too. Okay, we got a little bit to explore. Sweet deal. Well, at least this mountain board isn't too horrible. Could be worse. Park on level terrain. Most of your boards are mountains. There's no such thing as level terrain. Okay, where am I at right now? Well, that was interesting. Come on. Get in there. In a world overtaken by a mysterious wave of forced happiness, Carol Sturks, one of the few immune, must uncover what's really going on and save humanity from its own bliss. Wow. You guys don't understand, but pure bliss, it's evil. It's evil. Nothing good about it. Something really fucked up when people are happy all the time. It's sad that like that's our standard. If people are happy, we're just like, no, there's something wrong here. Mostly females do that though. And I'm not trying to do the gender war thing. It's just from experience of my exes. A lot of times if I was comfortable, happy, just doing my own thing, just smiling, they would get really upset. It's like they didn't want me to be happy. Massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your Heart 2 computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. What the fuck? Oh. How the hell was I supposed to see that? Alright. I think that's pretty much it for that. Unless I want to explore that, which I don't. Have no interest in that. Let's move on! Releases an episode a week. I think the season finale comes out next week, so you can binge it. Just watch the first episode if you get the chance. There's more into it. Don't want to say more so I don't spoil for you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'll definitely have to take a look at it. What's it called again? Pluribus. I'm gonna have to write that down somewhere. Actually, I'll try to write it down as soon as I finish the stream. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. And this star cluster, huh? Is this it? I think it is. I don't think I remember there being a Grissom. There was only 4 points, so I'm guessing that's the right one. Benda. Go check out these asteroids, scan them up real quick. Nothing. How about this? Scans of asteroid reveals a small deposit of polonium. Huh. No signs of anything here. There is a moon here. Aha. It's hidden. It is definitely hidden and it's landable, so I'm guessing that's the base of operations-ish. Got some beryllium out of here. Medallion recovered. The good old League of One. Alright, let's hit the Fulcrum real quick. There might be some geth in here. It'll be some fun times. I got 15 minutes left on my stream. No. I'm debating whether I want to walk again, because I hear at my age I should rest at least 24 hours before I do more exercise, but then again, don't people walk all the time anyway? Nice leisurely stroll. 5-mile hike. People say I should run, but I'm just like, who runs? Who likes doing that? What is wrong with you people? You think I want to sit there and jog? Tire myself out? Feel like my lungs are about to implode? Hell to the no. What the fuck? Oh, okay. The map going on here. Plus I heard that walking's actually better for you than running. Funny enough. Oh, they're shooting at me already. Wow. The Geth have that super aim, boy. Shit, there's a bunch of these Colossuses. Out of the way. Suck it, Colossus. I just ragdolled the shit out of him. Come on. You know you want to die. Usually those things move. Those towers are able to get hit. I wonder why it wouldn't let me do it this time. How much more experience do you need, Shepard? Okay. I would like to know, actually. How much more experience do you need? Jesus. Just to hit 27, you need all that? All that experience we got was not enough. Shit. Got some of these guys do that. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, Corian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful of capella of worlds and innocent loss. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth world behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Well, that's interesting. What's interesting is how the hell they managed to get this thing inside. Because it's not like the Geth built it. Like, had to drag that fucker in there. You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. That's invaluable information. Shit. Come on. Whew. One step at a time. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to go through my inventory and start clearing some more crap out. Get some more Omni Gel, because apparently you don't get much money for selling crap here. Which is also crap. Lots of crap going on here. What a waste. Wasted my time. If you forget the name, just think of money. On the dollar bill, it's written E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. If the weather's nice, I just go down to the coastline, which is only a few minutes away by walking. Take a stroll for about an hour. The Mediterranean Sea is nice this time of year. I bet it is. I bet it is. When I go out, I don't get that. I get desert. Nothing but desert all around. Dry, cold desert. I know it sounds crazy here in dry, cold desert, but it's the season. It is the season. I think that's pretty much it as far as this universe is concerned. I'm so freaking hungry right now, I could eat a horse. I used to live by the beach line myself, but never again, never again. Especially since, you know, it's too damn hot over there too. I hate hot weather. I really do. And I don't think that's ever going to change. They say when you get older, your skin thins. You want warmer weather. I think that I'll probably never like hot weather. I will take cold over hot any day. I'd rather be shivering than sweating. Back. Okay. I think that's all of it. Maybe. Oh yeah. The anomaly. Gotta get that. Could you imagine driving in this thing and like your vehicle's just doing all this while you're inside of it? The whiplash. It's just so violent. Just hopping everywhere like dun 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 dun. No. You freaking do that. A sorry capsule, huh? What do we got in here? Yes! I went out to get stuff from the market about an hour ago before joining and saw the best golden hour sunset of my life. Same, I love the cold weather. In 17 62 Fahrenheit here, and I'm in my underwear waiting for some snowfall in the mountains so it gets even colder. I'm sure they have a dampening feel. Shepard is like, okay, who wants that? Yeah, sure they don't. Shepard's like, okay, who wants to go down on the mission with me? And everybody's like, fuck no. Hell no. No, thank you, Shepard. You are the worst driver in the universe. No, seriously, you would definitely have some. I mean, even if they did have a dampening field, your neck would be hurting. Popping up like this. I mean, you'd probably get out of that thing just feeling like you wanted to vomit all over. I'd probably be vomiting while inside here. I'm just like, ugh. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. I think the rest is just empty shit. Which is weird. I usually find an ore or two. Sometimes even 3. Guess not this time. No problema. Returning to the Normandy.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
Heck yeah.
We just received your report. Looks like this ghetto incursion is bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Because I'm awesome. Alright. Where am I? Okay, so the next one is Kepler Verge. Yeah, and I think Newton's the only thing left in here.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on the Kuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Mows.
Damn.
It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
You think these scientists had something to do with the attack?
I'm not certain what I think, but it's worth investigating. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Bum bum bum. Alright guys, that's pretty much all for me for today, because if I start jumping into it, it's going to be another hour and a half, and I just don't have the time to do that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for stopping by, Massey. It was great talking to you again and getting to chat with you. I'm definitely going to look up Pluribus. We need your help, and everyone is useless again. Yep. Always, it's always about Captain Shepard. And yet, you know, have you ever noticed that despite all the accolades that Captain Shepard or Commander or whatever, all the things that he's ever done in his career, from Mass Effect onward, he always gets disrespected by leadership. And I'm just like thinking in my head, like, you would think that after all that he's done, after all that he's shown you, you would kiss the fucking feet, like, you would kiss the ground that he walks on. You would just be like, thank you, Commander Shepard. You are the only one for us. You should be the new leader. Because honestly, this guy's been taking out things left and right, making calls that, you know, he's a freaking Spectre. Like, he goes around everybody else's leadership. if he tells you that there's some danger, why would you sit there and argue with the guy who's been doing this for a long time, who's in the thick of it? Why would you argue about what needs to be done when he's like, hey, you know what? You guys prepare. I will go and take care of business. Why? Like, that's the thing that pisses me off about the storyline right now, is that they tried to stopgap him and like keep him locked in to the Citadel, when he's literally saying, hey, there's some more shit going on. I've been there. I've got the evidence. Well, we can't trust it. Bitch, the fuck you mean? Oh, he changed the Shepherd's default look. Like, who the fuck is this? I don't remember them. Jealousy, ego, pride. Take your pick. It has to be something. Like, there has to be something wrong up here for you to be like, I know more than the guy who's out there fucking killing these things. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of day it is on your side of the planet. And I hope to see you guys soon. You'll be seeing me tomorrow, where we'll be doing some more Mass Effect action. I think tomorrow. Yeah. What's today? Thursday? Yeah. No, today's Friday. So yeah, no. So you probably won't be seeing me tomorrow. Well, maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided. But we'll have some more Mass Effect coming through, and then eventually, when we finish exploring the whole thing, we'll jump on to Alios, where I'm pretty sure Alios is like the last part of the storyline, or close to the last part. And then after we complete the game, we'll be jumping right into Mass Effect 2, because I want to see how the storyline looks after all the shenanigans that I've pulled during this gameplay. Anyways, that's it for me. I will catch you guys later. Don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And yeah, have a great weekend. See you later, guys. Peace.
Another day, another game. We gave it our all. From epic fights to chill nights, we answered the call. No matter the battle, no matter the play, we keep the energy rolling every single day. One more round, one more fight. Now I sing it for tomorrow, same time, same height. Chance, you brought the fire, kept the vibe so tight. Now we wrap it up, but we'll be back tonight. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep, and we're still going on. Say your both, say your roles, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise. Whether we're grinding, crafting, or taking a dive, every stream, every moment, we're feeling alive. Ain't no game too big, no challenge too steep. We take them all on, no skips, no sleep. Lights dim, the credits roll, but the story's never over. Keep that in your soul. GG's in the chat, throw the E-notes high. See you next time, same place, same sky. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep, and we're still going on. Say your boss, say your won't, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise.